All right, it's been a while since I got in front of the camera. I've got like 10 video ideas, but I thought I'd start with what I'm calling my 2025, 2026 crossover books I started in 25 but have not finished, that I'm going to wrap up in 2026. I guess the first one would be The Great Taos Bank Robbery. I have to admit, towards the end of the year, I was reading some of the more thin volumes, and so Tony Hillerman. This is pretty interesting. It's as a 40-year-old grad student, these are his short stories that he submitted. So they've all been really good so far. Let's see, the next one would be, oh man, I'm loving this book, The Mind of a Raven. I'm a total bird nerd, feeding the birds, feeding ravens at work, and here at the house. So Bernd Heinrich is a biology professor in Vermont who splits his time between rural Vermont and rural Maine studying ravens. I've gotten so many insights. I'm taking my time with this. I'm only about a third of the way through. I may have been reading this thing for like 2 years. I don't want to get to the end of it. That's a great one. I'd recommend anyone who's into ravens to read this with me. I guess I'm inviting everybody to any of these. If you want to read with me, and maybe we can discuss it at the end. So we've seen this guy before, William Shire's Rise and Fall of the Third Reich. I've just barely tipped into this. It's a lot of Hitler to read, so really got to be in the mood for it, and I haven't quite stepped up to the challenge yet. But that's a total classic, and again, highly recommended. So I was, these next two are fiction. I've been a member of the, oh God, I can't even remember what it is now. The Library of America subscription service. So have these nice slip-covered hardbacks. Most we'll have a video all about them, but I was trying to knock out one of them. Most volumes contain multiple stories, like 2 or 3 novels, and so I was trying to knock one out before the end of the year. Didn't quite make it, but so far it's been really good. This would be from the Leatherstocking Tales. James Fenimore Cooper. The Last of the Mohicans would probably be the most famous one, but so this deserves its own review too. But anyhow, it's really good. It's another one of those best of picture written with a fancy pheasant quill for the language, but when it gets to the action's really great. Anyhow, loving that. And then this, okay. So Angus Donald's Robin Hood series. I hesitated getting into this. They were at the work. So there's like 8 volumes. I think there might be another 3 more associated stories, but it's engaging, well written so far. I was hesitant to get into an 8-volume series, but they had all 8 at the at work, our book exchange at work. So I dove in, and so far it's been really good. Got 3 more crossovers. One we've seen before, The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer. Man, I love this. I'm sipping this book. We'll talk about this, but I've been reading like a chapter, trying to read a little chapter a day. I'm almost done. Probably be done within the week if I keep that up. But the bro who turned me onto this, I want to text him almost every time I read it, because I'd almost guarantee you turn it to any 3 random pages of text and you will find something insightful. For such a simply written book, it is so full of great insights. So I recommend this so much, and look forward to the review on that. Okay, these next 2 are from the same author, Shane Parrish. So this box set came out that looked so great and right up my alley in 2025. It's called The Great Mental Models, 4-book set. And I was hesitating because it wasn't inexpensive, but he also has this book called Clear Thinking. So my original plan was to read Clear Thinking, see if it was, see if it was worth investing in the box set. But I got all antsy in the pantsy and ordered it anyhow, and then started reading them both at the same time. Really good, similar to Michael Singer in that the plain spoken language, and good insights. Just to give you background on Shane Parrish, he started a new job as I want to say some sort of a government security analyst the week of September 11th, 2001. So when it comes to adapting to unexpected circumstances, he's got a lot of firsthand experience there. Excuse me. So those are my crossover books. As far as 2026 resolutions, I really, as far as reading goes, I have 2. I'm trying to limit my new books because I have so many new books that I haven't read yet that I'm trying to limit it to 1 a month. So 12 new books. And I'm already hedging, saying that, well, my birthday, I should, if I'm, maybe the couple to round out my collections, like the Viking stuff and the English history stuff. And then it's like, well, does the Amazing Friends of the Library used bookstore count? And I've already said no. We're talking like it's not just the money, it's the I don't know, man, just putting some bumpers on this crazy addiction of mine. So besides the 12, limiting myself to 12 new books, I'm also trying to limit myself to 12 rereads, because as you probably have picked up, I love rereading stuff. I try to choose good books to begin with that would probably lead themselves to sticking around and being reread. This is going to be a real challenge because at the time I came up with the idea, I already had 6 lined up, 6 of the 12 lined up to reread. Weeded out a couple, 2 for sure. One, Silk Roads by Peter Frankopan. This not only is a great insight into the Middle East back in the day, but also Vikings. This is the one that opened my eyes to Vikings crossing Russia and then coming down into the Mediterranean. And then Circe, which I've done a couple of reviews on. This has the honor of being the only 2025 read that immediately made it into the reread in 2026 pile. So that's all I have for my crossover vid. Hope you enjoyed it, and as always, keep reading.